Welcome back, Irish fans, to day 4 of Watch ND's continuing exclusive coverage of Training Camp 2014 for the Fighting Irish football team, presented once again by St. Joseph Regional Medical Center, official wellness partner of Notre Dame Athletics. As you can see, another gorgeous day has greeted the Irish here at the Culver Academies, and the Irish are again allowed to wear helmets and shoulder pads during today's practice session before putting on full pads for the first time for tomorrow's final session here at Culver. Our position profile today will focus on the tight ends. Very impressive group of young men to uphold the tradition here of being tight ends. You talk about how they're doing and really what guys you're counting on both to contribute this year and in years to come.
Well, obviously you have Ben Koyak, he's my senior, and he's taking the leadership role. And so he understands that he's the only guy in that room that's actually played football for the University of Notre Dame. Everybody else has watched us, but he's the only one that's played. So I'm excited to see him grow in a leadership role and also grow in a playmaking role, okay, and be an all-around tight end. That's what we try and do here, be an all-around tight end. Next you have Dorm Smythe, who is a redshirt freshman, has a lot of good characteristics to be a really good tight end here. He's just got to play. He's just got to play football, continue to play fast. Okay, sometimes those guys get out there and think too much. He's just got to play, continue to play fast, be aggressive, play physical, and when there are plays being made, he's got to make plays. Next, you got Mike Hireman, who unfortunately is injured right now, but we expect him to have a speedy recovery. Again, we expect him to not miss a beat. He's missed 5 practices already, but he's got to be a veteran guy. He came in early in the spring, so we expect him to be mentally sharp. He may have to still work on some technique stuff, but we got to have him contribute and be able to jump in there at any position to be able to help us be successful. You have the 2 freshmen who I'm excited about. We're very excited that we got those 2 freshmen. Tyler Utua from California. He's doing a good job just acclimating himself into the role of playing either H or Y for us, being a diverse guy. He brings a little bit of girth to our group. Okay, he's already 260 pounds, and he's a guy that we really like in line and attached. And then you got Nick Wisher, who is from Chicago, local area kid, great ball skills, a kid that works hard, and a kid that we feel that once we get him in the weight room, we'll be able to do a lot of good things for us.
Go! Keep your hands! That's how it's done, Ben.
See how you never got your target. You never got to your target.
Shoot our hands, we get steps properly.
You got to make sure that your footwork, your approach,
tighter.
Squeeze the first step.
Go! Tight feet, run your feet, run your feet. There you go, good feet drive. See, there you go. Stay up underneath. Hey, that was all feet.
Can I get that every time? What is that?
People now refer to this place as Tight End U. When you look at even the recent tradition, these guys know. You've got Troy Nicholas, you've got Kyle Rudolph, you've got Tyler Eifert. Does that enter into what these guys are thinking about when they come here and take the field, about the tradition, the fraternity of Notre Dame tight ends?
Yeah, I can't leave out John Carlson or Anthony Fasano. Those guys are in the league right now. So, yeah, we're proud of that. We don't shy away from that, okay? And, a young man that's looking to come in and be a tight end that is able to have a productive career and then able to go on to the next level, I don't know if there's a better place. And so our guys understand that. I don't have to remind them all the time. They know. They came here because of that. All right. They saw the guys that were in front of them doing those great things in the gold helmets and then going on to the NFL. And so we have a big tradition, and it's nothing I have to remind them about. They understand it, they know it, and they take pride in it.
Oh, it's just 4 days in, and you haven't put pads on fully yet, but watching on the sidelines, other than not taking guys to the ground, these have been physical, intense practices. How has your unit performed so far this week?
Well, I think that's been a trademark of Coach Kelly's practices for the past 5 years now, is that, even in just shells, we're going to get after it, and we try and keep each other up, but it's going to be physical, because that's what this game is. It's a physical game. I think my guys right now are are doing well, but we can always improve. We got to improve on our physicality, and we have, roughly 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks to get ready for our first game. So we got to continue to improve physically. We're going to make sure that we put them in positions to play physical, and we got to see them compete and perform.
Got to make sure that we continue to improve our physical and mental toughness. All right, it's not where it needs to be. Young guys, we're putting a lot on your plate. You got to get in your playbook. You got to get in your playbook, and you got to know what we're trying to get you guys to do. Here we go. Bring it in. Count on me on 2. 1, 2. Count on me.